Well, I think one of the ways that we've been impacted is neither one of us really have any family members that live nearby. I have some family that's an hour away, but they're still an hour away. And then all of Jana's family are spread everywhere across the globe. So one of the ways that I would say that we've been impacted is just that by being part of a small group, we've been able to connect with other people and to form relationships with people that are much like a family. And so when there's a need that arises for us, it's easy for us to contact someone in the group, or sometimes they just volunteer and say, here, we know that this is a need, so here's how we can help.
I would agree. I think especially for me, being downstairs a lot with the kids, I don't have a chance to come up and just socialize and talk and get to know a lot of the people upstairs. So it's been really a wonderful experience getting to know a lot of the adults.
Humbling, I think, to know that God has gifted you in such a way to lead a group, and then not only has He gifted you, but He's asked you to do it, and so then to be able to put those gifts into practice, I suppose can be a little scary at times, but it's also very humbling and honoring to be able to do that.
I thought it was a lot easier than what I anticipated it to be. At first, it was scary, thinking, or how are we going to facilitate this and keep the questions going? But it was a lot easier than what we thought going in, and definitely would do it again. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I think it's always something where it's natural to want to be accepted, to be a part of something, but in this setting and being a part of a grow group, not only do you get that acceptance from people in being involved, but you also get to share in each other's lives, and you get to you just form so many friendships and close relationships that it encourages, or it encouraged me anyway. I assume that everyone else was encouraged as well, but just in living life and sharing God's faith and being willing to step out and take some risks.
I think as well, being able to do ministry and outreaches with them and doing little service projects has been really amazing, and just seeing what their passions for are and how God has created them has been really incredible to see. The food. And don't cut that out. No, I mean, certainly the fellowship and the fun and just seeing, again, I think probably saying already what we already said, but just how God is, the different ways God has created them and blessed them, and being able to share in their life and being able to do life together.
I would have to agree. For me, I have a heart for missions and for service, and so probably one of the best experiences for me was each time where our group had come together and said, this is what we're going to do together, and we're going to serve this group of people, or we're going to do this or do that, and that would, for me, is one of the best parts of being a member of a group, just forming that community and working together. To some degree, I know that in this last group that we were part of, I felt personally like I had undergone a tremendous growth, where I'd already been feeling that God had been calling me to something. But hearing God's voice and having the faith to follow through with it, whatever it is that He asks us to do, are two different things. And so I think I was really challenged in this last group to express my faith more openly. And not so much in what I say, but it's more in how I live my life. And so any other grow groups that I'd be a part of, I would anticipate that same type of personal growth in my faith in God.
I agree. I think this last grow group was amazing, and it really challenged me personally as well, and just with my personal walk with God, and to really be bold and to step out and just to live a life that's just solely for God. And I agree. I anticipate that any other grow group would be the same, that there would be a lot of growth that happens, and good fellowship as well. it's a great way to get connected, especially if you're new in the church. You know, to have that help and just to be able to grow together and to have that fellowship, and